Welcome back to Anno 1800. We return to our beautiful island. In the previous episode, we completed the amusement park, but it wasn't all fun and games. You might recall I got a letter from Her Majesty, Queen Victoria, and it was not good news. Essentially, she gave me an ultimatum. I must fulfill a set of demands or I will face the hanging pole. Her demands included I must have a population of engineers. I must have £1 million sterling in my coffers. And I must have a population of 10,000 citizens in the archipelago under my banner. Well, under Her Majesty's banner.
Are starting to get sick.
And what was the final one? Oh yes, bring Anne Harlow to the hanging pole. Bring her to justice for her acts against the Aura. Well, here you can see I'm doing just that, under the watchful eye of my Royal Navy. Anne Harlow's wicked band of pirates is being sent to Davy Jones's locker. Oh yes, they are not going to survive this ordeal, because I'm prepared this time. Fire at will, gentlemen. Send her to the bottom. And we will not be taking on survivors. Anne Harlow's band of roving pirates is causing havoc, and I am to settle a new island here.
Ship under attack.
This particular island is a good island. It is fertile with wheat, and it is one of my desires to remove production from my main island and off-source it to other islands. But I will not be so careless. One island cannot support another entirely. It takes a village to raise a child. And my main island is my baby. So we are going to off-source maybe 2 things per island. So one island will make pigs, will not make pigs, but breed pigs. One island will make soap. One island will grow wheat. One island will make bread. Something of that sort. My people need to be washed. My population is growing so high that I can't even wash them all. They are, well,
ready the ropes.
Kind of dirty. And unfortunately, as I upgrade my buildings, oh, here I have that issue again with the warehouse. As I upgrade my buildings, my people are getting into some rather, inappropriate habits. As they do. You hear that? The excitement of battle. This fool. Anne Harlow has no more free passage through here. You take a message back to her. There will be no parley. Ha! That ship turns like a scared pup and runs off to tell its master that Sir Thomas does not take prisoners. If they happen to be fortunate enough to be picked up by me, they're sent straight to the hanging pole. Yes. So, my population is at 6,800. My coffers currently sit at 390,000 pounds sterling. So I'm still a far way off, and I'm afraid the autumn of my second year as governor is fast approaching. If I cannot fulfill Her Majesty's demands. I will not be exempt from the punishment that she has for me. A punishment that includes, well, unfortunately, the loss of my governorship, because I will unfortunately be executed for my crimes. Yes, it turns out that she did not like that, because I didn't realize that it was a distant family member who was the captain of the ship Aura. The great unwashed. The city becomes uglier. Are you forgetting, editor, that I have just created the world's finest amusement park? Well, not the world's finest amusement park, but the archipelago's finest amusement park. I have told you that if I am to hang, then you will hang next to me. So you had best start behaving yourself. Honestly. The fool he is. Why do I keep him around? Because he entertains me, I suppose. Yes, I don't know what to say about him. But we are going to get this colony set up. What else do they need? Oh well. It is not a governor's responsibility to learn lessons. It is the people's responsibility to fulfill obligations. Illness? What do we have here? Honestly, and I have no hospitals, naturally.
Ship under attack.
A bit of syphilis, my lord. Just a bit of syphilis. My citizens have been up to the naughty. They've been, as their budget grows, as their lifestyle improves, so does the promiscuity. Just a spot of the Black Plague, the bubonic plague, my lord. Doctor says it's bubonic. Don't worry, my doctors are well trained. And I may as well add some more hospitals. I'll add a variety theater here. I have the resources. Do I have the money to spend? Maybe not. Here we are in the new world, by the way. It is time to expand our colony and expand our needs.
With you
One
as
thing
nurse,
I
knew
need
they'd
for
get well
engineers is fur coats. And I don't want to go an episode, I don't want to let this episode end until we get fur coats in production. Now, unfortunately for fur coats, I need cotton plantations, and it can only be done in the new world. So I am going to
I'll admit, your
dedicate
people
this colony. Anne Harlow is impressed by my military progress. Your people are willing to fight. Well, they are. Anne Harlow, it will be your ship next that I send to the bottom. So you had best prepare yourself. Now that other woman who has been stuck in the archipelago with me has settled an island in the new world. I do not recall giving permission, but I suppose some healthy competition is good. That must be it. Perhaps it is a part of Her Majesty the Queen's punishment to me that fellow is no longer under my jurisdiction. No longer needing my permission to settle. Perhaps Her Majesty thinks it will help me to achieve the goals that she has set out for me. Which I'll admit, it sort of does. Makes me feel like I need to improve. We're just getting up to 400,000 pounds sterling. I have a very, very excellent boost in income. Probably because I forced my editor to lie so many times.
Mediocre.
But don't they know that a little white lie doesn't hurt? It's essential to keep productivity. Is my profit going down already? Perhaps it is, but I've achieved great things already. Now let's not stretch ourselves too thin. We need a warehouse. That is something that you need to consider. If you have 50 wood, you need 10 wood for a warehouse. Oh, I already have a warehouse. I forgot I put that down. Okay, I'm also going to need to make these plantain, I believe they're called. We're going to do 2 of these plantain production points, just to make sure that my people are well taken care of, but we'll do 1 at a time. So we'll do banana plantation here, banana grove. Delicious. And then we need a place to add these ingredients together. And then we will do a second fish oil facility, production point. And a second banana plantation. Here we have another unsuspecting victim of her Royal Navy. Fire at will, gentlemen. Who am I shooting at? Oh. 2 is better than 1. It's like fish in a barrel.
Ship under attack.
Let's teach Anne Harlow's pirates a lesson they'll never forget. The Jolly Roger will
Their
not
ghosts will take you.
fly here no more. In the previous episode, Anne Harlow thought that I would pay $70,000 for a truce. Doesn't she know that there is no negotiating with pirates? Hilarious, really. We have a festival, a beer festival. This is in my second island here. The people are happy. The people celebrate. They love beer. My third colony, I will waste no time with getting wheat and bread production. Currently, I am doing wheat and bread together, but eventually I really will have it so that it is only wheat in one area and then bread in the other area. I want to make sure that my workforce is wholly dedicated to their craft. I don't want people to be stretched too thin. So we're going to have 3 wheat farms here.
Red sky morning, shepherd's warning.
We're making very good progress. Our population is up to 7,200. Our coffers are at nearly £500,000. Goodness, I have so little time to achieve my goals. Her Majesty the Queen is not one to, well, take her threats too lightly. we are going to need to get some brick production. Unfortunately, I have misjudged myself. And now we have a shortage of workers. Yes, shortage of workers. Wow, deja vu. So we're going to upgrade. These will fill out perfectly fine. There we go. Okay, we're gonna need a second
This would be an
sawmill.
excellent spot for a base camp.
Certainly not. You've already deceived me once with the butterfly talk. I will not be fooled again.
I promise I'm
And I
not at all
don't
cross
care
with
much
you.
if you're displeased about it. Now in the new world, we are going to continue our expansion. We need to get our cotton plantation up and running. We need those luxury coats. We need them. My people literally can't live without them. Can't forget our fire station. Now my people seem to want their own clothing, which is certainly fine by me. We'll have them go down the road a little bit, because I want my cotton plantation to be on the right side. Yes, we're making very good progress. One thing about the new world is that you need more people, I think, to reach certain milestones. It's quite extensive. Now we'll include a police station here to prevent unruly behavior, and of course a chapel here because my people are godly. Yes, that will help. Sunday Mass. They don't want much, but that is something they do like. Let's get our cotton fields planted. This is going to be essential. This is my mission for this episode, is to get luxury coats.
You reached a new milestone.
Age of Independence, we're getting some, well, what are they? Well, more advanced workers. fur coat shortage. Of course you'd report about that. You know, people don't know that they have a shortage until you tell them they have a shortage. Foolish reporting. Foolish editing. Do you know it is your head on the line here? Honestly. Tell people to buy more. And
Them's the word.
tell people to take an IQ test. Here we have another celebration. I suppose it worked. My edits, my last minute edits have been useful. And let's continue to get more cotton. One good thing is that, I mean, you don't need a huge colony to get this cotton plantation working. Now we must keep expanding. I need to get that population up. We're only 2,000 population away. I hope that we can achieve our goals, but we will certainly try.
Gorgeous.
Well, we're at least making a reasonable profit as long as I'm willing to spend my influence points on convincing people to spend more money, which I am. But I mustn't rely on lies to make my empire grow, to make my population increase and my coffers grow with bursting pleasure. No, that is not right at all. How are my workers? Let's get people milling the flour, milling the wheat into flour and baking it into bread. Hard bread. That's all an Englishman needs. Hard bread. Wheat and water. Let's increase our population here because we are in need of skilled hands to work the mill's grind wheel.
Milestone.
Port town, something to be proud of. Another cotton plantation? I am going mad. What is that, 5 cotton plantations now? Certainly 4. I must really want fur coats. I'm desperate. I need my people to be happy because if I can't have fur coats, then I won't have any engineers. Yes, that's 4 cotton plantations. Let's get this cotton spun into fabric, and then I'll ship the fabric to the old world for my people to work on.
Ship constructed.
Another ship. Just what I needed. Now, luckily there are no pirates here, at least. Oh, I don't have the workers, but I'll put it down anyways and go into the negative. And now I realize that I don't even have enough to upgrade half of my building. Well, at least I can get the population I need. But I need population to make the bricks as well. Hard to believe you need skilled workers to dig clay out of the ground. But I suppose it makes sense. Here we have my glorious ship loading the cotton fabric, where it will sail it to the old world and turn it into fur coats, hopefully. Go brave souls, cross the sea with your valuable cargo, deliver the cotton fabric so that my people can be warm and luxurious at the same time. Here on my newest island, we're making great progress. This is something that I still haven't got the hang of, is the perfect balance between wheat, grind mills, and bakeries. Looks like we have a little bit of political unrest going on here. These people believe that their silly little banners are going to do anything to change my mind. Well, Tarek is having a festival. I will put in a police station and they will give these foolish rebels a good trouncing. They will use their billy clubs. What are they protesting for? What could be your issue? Why are you so upset? Oh no, they're forming a mob. This is turning into a serious ordeal. Here comes the police vehicle. Let your billy clubs fly, officers.
Take the streets!
Put these rebels behind bars where they belong. But not before you give them a very good thrashing. Oh, they're overrunning the police. This could be an issue. I've given you what you wanted. I've given you bread. Real bread. Don't you know people in other islands are eating potatoes? Oh no. They're spreading the cause. My one weakness is sympathy. Oh. Well, my bobbies are struggling to keep up. Let your billy clubs fly, I say. Strike these fools upon their noggin. Oh, they're taking the strike to the police station. Don't you know I just built that? I can't say I know the solution. Except violence, of course. The only thing I can think of is... Oh, now they're burning down houses. These fools. Well, I better build a beer garden for them. The only thing that can bring peace to these English people is beer. Lager. At least the firemen will work hard to put out the fire, but the mob continues to move. I don't have enough wood to build your pub. I spent all that wood on building more houses. Oh, now they're burning down the logging camp. Disperse, or my clubs will fall upon your heads. Now they're running and fleeing. When Her Majesty sends a cruiser ship to dock, they know it is time to give
I'm
up.
missing particular materials.
There we go, we are
It's a
making
shadow of its
coats.
friend in nature.
My goal for the episode is complete. I have fur coats in production.
breath of
I am
fresh air
at nearly
living here.
800,000 pounds sterling and a population of 8,000 and we'll say 700. So we are making very good progress, but I do not have engineers and I'm not even close. I need to have a very healthy amount of coats. We are going to expand our storage on this island as well. We want plenty of everything. On the New World island, we as well want storage to keep all of our wool, or not wool, all of our cotton. Here we have a great view of my island. They are making incredible progress. This is the sort of thing I wish my citizenry in the old world could do, is to work so hard and complain so little. Yes, their needs are very little, and yet their capabilities and production is very much. I'm in awe. I'm amazed, truly. Let's see, what else should we be getting up to? Well, this island, their wickedness will not go unpunished, I can promise you that. The crown will have revenge. But for now, I suppose all we can do is force them to 10 pigs and we'll send them to my other island to be produced into sausages. But I will think of a very fitting punishment for them, don't worry. By the end of episode 10, there will be balance in the archipelago. Here we're increasing the population. They are satisfied currently with the amount of beer. Perhaps they might need some schnapps though. But I don't know if I want to give it to them after their rebellion. They had a full-scale riot. Do you really think that I'm going to reward that behavior? The only thing to do is to punish. With more pigs. Now we're going to make soap. But of course I mainly want to export. I don't want to have a population that consumes everything I'm making. I want the population to export. And that's what we are going to work on.
It's a sad.
We are making progress. We're almost at 10,000 population. 9,500. Because of the hard work of myself, of course. Is it time? It's time. Let's upgrade and get our engineers. We have fulfilled the first of 4 demands by Her Majesty the Queen. Having a population of engineers. We have enough fur coats and soap and sausage. It's beautiful. Let us get our population of engineers as high as we can. Our population will grow.
Could have taken
You reached a new milestone.
Capital City. That's what I'm talking about. Truly the capital of the archipelago. We have an amusement park. We have engineers. Big, beautiful houses with tin roofs. We have fur coats. Wonderful. Well, it looks like we can do a few more. There we go. That is a successful episode. I still have a few missions to accomplish, but it truly appears like my efforts will pay off. And Harlow will be the toughest challenge of them all, though, because I'm quite close to getting 10,000 population and £1 million sterling in my coffers. But bringing Anne Harlow to justice, there is no doubt that she will not come willingly. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode at least. We made great progress. And the next episode will be Judgment Day. So until next time, I'll say thank you for watching.
Time to stretch your legs.